friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to go on both channels because I think people on both of my channels will really enjoy this, whether you're on Haunted Ramblings or if you're on my vlog channel. And the reason I'm doing that is because I am taking this hall table that I've had. I picked it up at a yard sale, believe it or not, for only 10 bucks. And it's been in my friend's garage for like a year and a half. I picked it up originally for him. And I got such a good deal on it. It was hot. The people were tired. They wanted to get rid of stuff. So I was looking at it and I said, gosh, I ain't got that much money. He says, I'll tell you what, got 10 bucks? I'll help you load it. And I was like, are you kidding? Yeah, okay. This thing weighs a ton. I have bruises all over me from carrying it in. My side is killing me. It hurts really bad because this thing is tall. I'm short. I'm only 5 foot tall, but this thing is big, guys. What we're doing is we are turning this into a faux fireplace. Decorating it for Christmas. You're not going to see my AC. You're not going to see this, as much as I hate to cover it, because it does give me airflow. You can feel the air coming in here. It gives me fresh air, and I really don't like covering it, but because I'm going to have this fireplace here, what I'm going to do is take some foam board. We're actually going to cover this and make it look like there's a window here. Now the foam board doesn't exactly cover it completely, but that's okay because it would look like a window frame around it. And I'm going to try to hide that cord the best I can. And I'm going to paint this so that, you know, it looks like a window. We're just going to go with what I can. I'm going to be using some clear, well, not really clear. I'm going to use some zip ties, foam boards. I got this amazing marble looking contact paper at Walmart. It's called the Easy Liner. It does have a peel backing. Gosh, this stuff was expensive. $6 a roll. I've got like 6, 7, 8, 9, I think 10 altogether of these, just to make sure I have enough. But as a crafter, DIYer, it doesn't matter. I got them at the Dollar Tree, just because it's easier for me to get to the Dollar Tree in and out than going all through Walmart with so many people in there. I'm going to bring you a little closer to this, kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing with it, because when you actually look at the size of this and how it's designed, you're going to see why I'm turning this into a faux fireplace. I'm also going to use pool noodles and brown. What I do with my brown paper, I put it out of the way. Anyways, that brown craft paper that you get at the Dollar Tree, I have a roll of it. The pool noodle, and some Christmas lights to make it look like there's flames in the bottom. The shape of this is amazing. He didn't want to use it. He said it's too fancy for his house. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm bringing it here and I'm using it. So I'm going to show you what this entire table looks like. And then we're going to start. This is going to be a multi-parter. I don't know why you guys don't watch the entire crafting videos. I put up a crafting video. If it's like 30 minutes long, y'all like only watch 6 minutes of it. So we're just going to, I'm just going to turn you around, show you the entire table so you can get an idea of what I'm working with. And then I'm going to kind of jump into starting the project. I'm also going to use, obviously, hot glue. And if I can find my staple gun to attach at the back on the top. If I can't find my staple gun, I'm just going to use push tacks, I hope. This is a well-made table. This did not come from Walmart, trust me. And I'll show you the table. So there is what this table looks like, guys. And like I said, this thing is huge. It is about, I measured it, good gosh. Now I can't remember. These are like, how long are they? I thought they said on here. Maybe they don't. They used to have the measurements. But anyways, that's the size of a foam board. And I still have all that left. So it's long. I just don't have anything to measure with right handy. So you get an idea. Men being men, they set something on top of it in the garage, and it kind of ate some marks in the top of this, but look at the detailing on this table. But I decided finally, you don't want it. I have use for it. Yes, I have another piece in the back where I was playing around with it. And look at this. This is what I was getting at. I have to dust it, and yet the logs will lay in here. You won't see the carpet. It's all going to be hidden. Not this. All this wrought iron. This is wrought iron, guys. And this is wood. All this decoration. Some of this is going to be hidden, but not this. So, we're just going to get into it. I'm going to start by taking the back piece, and we're going to get some contact paper on that first. Alright, I've got this open. Now, this is not much wider than my foam board, so I am just going to lay it out here. Like it'd be easier just to lay it down, put the foam board on top, and it won't be rolling away from me. Because that's what it's doing. It's rolling away from me. I'm going to see where I need to cut this off. I love that this has measurements on it and lines, because it makes it so much easier. I'm going to pause you, get my scissors, be right back. Any extra I can just fold up underneath. Now I'm going to roll this the opposite direction it is, kind of get it to stop curling on me. And the catch with using this, of course, is only peeling a small area at a time. hair out of the way. I really don't want my hair in the contact paper. This piece is really important because this is in the back and you're going to see all of this. So lining this up is a really important part. So there's the first piece. I do have a couple of wrinkles, but you know what? They almost look like, you know how marble has like that cracking in it? That's kind of what it looks like, so I'm going to leave it. I kind of like it. And I'm going to go ahead and I got this all folded down around. I'm going to leave it. I like it. It looks good. On to the next step. Fasten this piece on the back. I've measured this. It is 49 inches. This is 20 inches. I'm going to measure the distance across. I got some blue painter's tape to hold it in place for a moment. And we are going to um, 10 inches off of 49. What's half of 49? Half of 49 is, quick way to do that, find your 49, which is right there. Sorry, I'm shaking. Fold it in half. 24.5 inches. And then take 10 inches off from that, so I need 14.5 inches. So I'm going to come in 14.5 inches, which is right there. I'm going to mark that with blue painter's tape. Put the edge of my board right there. And then tape this in place there. Come down here. Tape it in place there. And go get my fasteners. I cannot find my staple gun. So what I'm doing is just push pins. And because I don't really have the strength. And I can't find my hammer. Go figure. It's probably in my car. But I'm going to remove my tape. And yes, I double checked all my measurements. So, the height's going to be from, you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Alright, so I have taken and zip tied this on the bottom. the tricky part is going to be actually this part here. So I need to measure first how tall this is going to be and getting this cut. Mainly because this is going to be kind of at an angle. So it's going to be a little tricky. So the first thing I need to do is I need to get the distance, because I'm only going to go to, well, planning this out has been a bit of a challenge. Do I go along the curve? Which is probably what I'll do. I think so. Because I don't want to go on the outside and cover all the pretty decorations off. So I'm going to measure from point A which is here to here. So we're looking at 10 inches. Whoops, I want to come up to here because this is going to be at a curve. I'm going to put my finger on it. 11 inches. So I need to cut this 11 inches. So I'm going to cut 2 of these down to 11 inches. And then it's going to be $26 and a shade over 25 3/4. So I have some cutting to do and I'll be back with you. Okay, I measured out both pieces, and before I cut, I put down my cutting mat because I don't want to cut my table. And I just go ahead and score this. And I love using foam board because foam board is just really nice. You can cut it, score it, anything you want, and then just turn around, fold it, and finish by just cutting the crease. I'm going to finish cutting right across here because I'll use this board. All these pieces will eventually get used. When you do that, all you have to do is come along this crease and do like that. And it's off. And do the same with that one. Now finish cutting these and I'll be back with you in a minute. So as you can see, this fits perfectly with the exception of we have this back piece and I want to get this trimmed so that it will go up over that back piece and meet the back. So I have to measure to see how high that is and how wide, and trim the back edge of each of these to fit over top, and then they will fit perfectly in that area. And I'll be back with you when I'm done. Okay guys, so I already have the other side put in, and as you can imagine, when you go to put these things together, you have some tweaking to have to do to make things fit. As you can see, I've had to because apparently the back side of the table isn't quite as tall as, you know, this would allow. So I had to do some trimming and coaxing. Just go slow. And as you can see, it's going to fit nicely. I will have to do some zip ties and all that, like I figured I would. But this will all come together, and you won't notice the spaces here when I'm done. But for right now, I'm going to take these out, cover these, and I'm going to end this video right here. You guys will come back for part 2. I'm going to have some lunch because I have been fighting my blood sugar through this entire thing, getting it to stay up. This is actually taking me 3 hours to film this because I had to stop several times. So I'm going to have my spaghetti lunch. And I'm going to bring you guys back for part 2. And you can see me finish turning this into a faux fireplace. So hang out with me, guys. Bye, y'all.